The Mime Theory stands for mimic, interaction, modeling, and execution.
The Mime Theory is inspired by Bandura's social learning theory, which refers to how people learn new behaviors and skills through observation and interaction with others.
The Mime Theory focuses on learning through modeling, wherein people can learn by imitating and modeling the behavior of other people.
In addition to that, Mime Theory also emphasizes that learning requires attention, repetition, and motivation.
The concept map for Mime Theory visually represents the learning process through its 4 stages that are interconnected. First is mimic, interaction, modeling, and last is execution. So for the first stage, we have the mimic. This is the first stage where students observe and imitate the teacher's demonstration. It focuses on building a basic understanding of the concept by copying actions or behaviors. For example, if the teacher is demonstrating how to solve a math problem or pronounce a new word, students watch and mimic to develop initially familiarity. So the key action for this stage is observe and practice.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, ma'am.
Kindly stand up. Dana, please lead the prayer.
Angel of God, my guardian dear, who was not please me. Every this day, be at my side to light and dark, good and light. Amen.
Okay, before you sit down, kindly pick up the pieces of paper under your chair. You may sit down. So before we start our discussion, I have a few sets of questions about you. The first one is, who is your favorite character? Yes, Honey.
My favorite character is Elsa from Frozen
Why do you like Elsa?
because she has superpowers.
Wow, that's great. How about you, Bernadette? Do you have any favorite character?
Yes, ma'am.
And who is that?
Superman.
Superman. So what makes you to like Superman?
Because Superman saves the world.
Oh, that's good. So do you know, class, that the question I have mentioned to you earlier was related to our topic for today, which is the classification of characters. So class, do you know who is this character?
Yes!
Yes. Who is this?
That is Cinderella.
That's right. How about this one?
That's Elsa.
That's good. How about this character?
Rapunzel.
That's right. Do you know, class, that these are the examples of protagonists? Protagonist is the main character or the leading character in the story. So again, what is protagonist? Dana?
They are the leading characters in the story.
Thank you, that's right. Can you give me another example of protagonist? Yes, Ronna.
Spider-Man.
That could be. How about you, Rosa? Do you have other example?
Moana.
That's great.
The second is interaction. In this stage, students actively engage with their peers and the teachers through discussions, questions, or collaborative tasks. Interaction helps students clarify doubts, explore different perspectives, and reinforce what they mimic in the first stage. Key actions: communicate and collaborate. Focuses on teacher, student, and peers.
So for the next type of character, we have the antagonist. Antagonist is the opposing force which stands in the way of protagonist's goals. I have here an example of antagonist. Do you know who is this character?
Yes.
Who is she?
Mother Gothel from Bandura.
That's right. Mother Gothel
The next stage is modeling. Here, the teacher acts as a guide, demonstrating the correct way to approach a task or concept in a step-by-step manner. Students closely observe how the task is done correctly, which provides them with a clear example to follow. The key actions in this stage are demonstrate and guide.
Okay, class. For your final project, you are going to have a reporting. So you have the freedom to choose the literary piece you are going to report on our next meeting. Are we all here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, class, dismiss.
The last stage is the execution. This final stage is where students apply what they have learned independently. They complete tasks or solve problems on their own, demonstrating their mastery of the concept. The teacher provides feedback to ensure students are on the right track and to help them improve further. Key actions are perform and apply.